Welcome to the first episode of What Would Jesusita Do? A story of midwifery in northeastern New Mexico. My name is Connie Trujillo and I'm a certified nurse midwife here in the small rural town of Las Vegas, New Mexico. The population of this town is around 14,000. Since we serve a bunch of small rural communities here in northeastern New Mexico, our practice, Alumbra Women's Health and Maternity Care, serves a relatively large geographic area of approximately 4,900 square miles and about 30,000 people. We have 3 midwives in our practice and we provide maternity, women's health, and reproductive health care services to our patients. Our maternity care is comprised of prenatal care, labor and delivery at the local hospital, Alta Vista Regional, and postpartum care. On March 1st, 2016, the administration of Alta Vista announced that they would be temporarily closing the OB department effective March 7th. 6 days notice was given to the department's nursing staff, OB physicians, midwives, and most importantly, the patients. This closure would require all the patients to seek labor and delivery services at another facility. The closest being Christus St. Vincent Regional Medical Center in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is 60 miles away. At the time of the closure, our practice had 82 OB patients on its rolls. The objective of this series is to provide the women of this community and others interested in this matter some insight into how something like this could happen. We will also share some nitty-gritty details of the problem-solving process to this very important issue and setbacks we have incurred along the way. The best way to start this is from the beginning, so I will be giving you a little history on how we've gotten to where we are today. It will also shed some light on why we are calling this series What Would Jesusita Do? So sit back, relax, and enjoy this little history lesson. Midwifery in northeastern New Mexico dates back all the way to when the area was settled. In the 1900s, while the rest of the United States was becoming urbanized and industrialized, we remained culturally and geographically isolated. Due to this isolation, the people in the villages of northeastern New Mexico developed a system of folk medicine that included curandera parteras, or loosely translated folk healing midwives. One of the most famous curandera parteras is our very own Doña Jesusita Aragon. She practiced in the Las Vegas area for 80 years and is believed to have delivered more than 20,000 babies, including 27 sets of twins and 2 sets of triplets. Most of these births took place in her home right here in Las Vegas. She stopped delivering babies in 2000 when she was 93 years old and passed away in 2005 at the age of 97. According to an article in the Journal of Midwifery and Women's Health written by Felina Ortiz, certified nurse midwife, the Catholic Maternity Institute was opened in response to New Mexico's soaring maternal and infant mortality rates in 1941 by 2 missionary nuns, Sister Mary Helen and Sister Mary Theophane, graduate nurse midwives from the Lobenstein Ministry School in New York City. In addition to being the first birth center in the United States, Catholic Maternity Institute provided weekly prenatal clinics and home deliveries for poor families in the area. It was also the first university-affiliated nurse midwifery education center in the United States. It closed in 1969. Under the leadership of the Catholic Maternity Institute midwives, the American College of Nurse Midwives was incorporated in New Mexico in 1955. This year will be the first time the annual meeting for the ACNM will take place in New Mexico. So as you can see, midwives have been a pretty big deal in this part of the world. In Las Vegas, over the last 10 years, nurse midwives have attended over 50% of the vaginal births at the local hospital. This is considerably higher than the national average of 12% and the state average of 30%. Since most of these deliveries take place at the hospital, you can imagine our disappointment when they announced the closure of the OB department at Alta Vista. The memo announced the closure stated, based on market conditions, we have been unable to maintain obstetric and pediatric coverage for maternity services in the last year. For this reason, we've decided to end temporarily obstetrical services at the hospital effective March 7th, 2016. The memo ended with, "We appreciate the employees who have supported OB services and Doctors Anthony and Reardon for their dedication to our patients." There was no mention of the midwives and their service to the community in the memo. This wraps up our first episode of What Would Jesusita Do? A story of midwifery in northeastern New Mexico. Thanks for watching, and tune in tomorrow as we continue to shed light on what led to the closure of the OB department. As midwifery is ingrained in the culture of northeastern New Mexico, I ask myself, what would Jesusita do?
Duerme, mi vida duerme, sueña en una vida de amor. Duerme, mi vida duerme, es yo que te adoro. Tengo la vela a ver la cara, tengo la fuerza a aguantar la verdad, tengo las manos, tengo el alma, tengo el corazón, tu corazón. Duerme, mi vida duerme, sueña en una vida de amor. Duerme, mi slito, duerme.